We arrested a guy yesterday where there was 3 warrants that had been issued for a guy for stealing cars. The cars had all been left running. All of them happened in February. And yesterday afternoon we had a detective that saw the suspect. Initially he was walking near Bailey and Kiwanis. By the time patrol officers got there, he had kind of moved over to the Rice and Kiwanis area. As the patrol officers went to stop him, he took off running, so there was a foot pursuit that happened. Eventually the detective was able to corner him in the back of a yard, and there was a struggle. The other patrol officers got there, and they were able to get him into custody and arrested without any further incident. He was arrested for the 3 warrants. 2 of them were for possession of a stolen vehicle. The 3rd was for grand theft. We had 2 warrants of possession of a stolen vehicle. One of them was $5,000. The other was $2,500. The grand theft warrant was $5,000. He was also charged with fleeing police, obstruction, and resisting arrest. There's probably going to be other charges that will come. We believe he's responsible for other car thefts as well. These recent ones where the warrant was issued happened in February, but there was probably some in January that we believe he was responsible for as well. So there's likely at some point in time there's going to be more charges that will come for him. Just talking about the stolen vehicles, I know we talked about last month how many we had. In January we had 89 stolen vehicles. The bulk of those, 77 of them, had keys inside of them. Had some detectives that went through each of those cases and read through that to find that. They were not able to pull out that stat very readily, so they had to go through and read those reports. In February, so far this month, the numbers have gone down, still not a whole lot, but we've had 63 stolen vehicles. And just going off of what we've seen in the past, probably that 80–90% of them have keys left inside. The vast majority of those stolen cars, people are leaving keys inside of them, and sometimes they end up running. And I don't have stats as far as how many were left, the keys were in them, or how many were running. Just to put it into perspective, I looked at last year's numbers. For January, we had 46 stolen cars. In February, we had 56. So the numbers for February having 63, that's a little bit closer in line with what we've seen. It's still a little bit higher than obviously we'd like to, but hopefully this will clear up a few stolen vehicles, and we know that he's going to be in jail, so he's not going to be stealing any more vehicles anytime soon. His name is Shawn Michael Long. Shawn is S-H-A-W-N. Michael is M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Long, L-O-N-G. And he's 29, and he's a transient from Sioux Falls.